I'm Keri Anderson, and I'm the Chief Executive Officer here at RIVN. I love working at RIVN. We are fortunate to be able to participate in solving problems in the consumer privacy space. Our world changed a lot with technology. A lot of it good, some of it not so good. With events like Brexit, Cambridge Analytica, some of the Facebook scandals, and other things, it's become apparent that we need to have some sort of regulation around personal data and how that's shared, how it's collected, and we need to have some sort of consent as consumers. RIVN is important because we take the work out of complying with data regulations. We'll do the heavy lifting. It's enough to try and run your own business and figure out, what am I required to do under the new privacy regulations?
We started RIVN to be able to solve a problem in the market that we found, that with these new regulations that are coming into place, like the California Consumer Privacy Act and the General Data Protection Regulation, they all had a component in which a consumer has the right to have their profile deleted. And we did not see other solutions in this space being able to do that. More importantly, we're able to delete both unknown and known visitor data. So anonymous information or known visitor information, all of that can be managed through our privacy widget and through our deletion API hub. At the end of the day, people always ask us, or in our presentations, people always ask, well, why did RIVN come up with the name RIVN? So one of our founders actually has Native American or Navajo blood in his family line, and we actually found the word RIVN, which means knowledge. People's knowledge or data is something that you want to be protected. So we want to ensure that all the data or knowledge about a person is protected and that their preferences are respected by all the companies across the globe. And at the end of the day, that's why we started RIVN.
Right now, there are a lot of privacy companies out there that are doing some amazing things. They're doing things with either identity verification or workflow management to try to help large companies manage this big privacy complicated solution that they have to face. We want to focus on one very small aspect of that, which is data deletion. When an end user wants to have more control over the data and they come to a company and say, I want my data deleted, right now that process can take hundreds of hours to be able to identify where the data is, who owns the data, and how to actually manage that data. We take that big complicated process that can take hundreds of hours and boil it down to a very simple integration that takes a couple hours to set up. So again, our whole goal here is to simplify privacy compliance to help large companies get through the complicated process of being compliant much faster.
We are solving a problem that is very, very difficult to solve. It's a challenge that is prevalent across a lot of businesses. This idea that a consumer can come to a business and not only have full transparency of the data that they're collecting on that consumer, but to have control and access rights and actually the right to have all of that data deleted out of all of their internal systems as well as all of the external systems that are collecting data. That's a pretty daunting challenge for most companies. And so when they think about the options that they have to either try to solve that problem internally or manually with their own resources, that's pretty overwhelming. And so to be able to use a technology or a solution like RIVN to solve that problem for them and to do it in a way that is easier, that's automated, that's cheaper, more cost effective, and lets them focus on their core business, there's real value in that proposition.
As the Chief Operating Officer at RIVN, one of my main goals is to build a company that's important to others. So when we recruit and hire, one of the first things that we're looking for is somebody that doesn't necessarily know the privacy market, but that they're passionate about their future. They're passionate about growing. They're passionate about understanding, hey, I'm more than just a salesperson. I'm more than just a marketer, or I'm more than just a finance person. But they want to grow with the business, they want to learn, and they want to be important and see an important thing happen over the next 3 to 5 years. And that's the first thing that I look at and try to understand when I'm interviewing is this person motivated and hungry to learn, evolve, and adapt, and then work hard? You know, we have a culture of working hard, but we also have a culture of if you've done your job and you're achieving your goals, then let's reward you for that. And that's what we really focus on.